Are you looking for the best solar-powered watches? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best solar-powered watches on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1, G-Shock GAB 2101A. G-Shock has plenty of awesome solar-powered pieces, many of which are among the most rugged watches on Earth. However, for our money, we love the classic 2100 series models, aka the Casio for its resemblance to Audemars Piguet's Royal Oak. Equipped with the brand's tough solar movement, the GAB 2101A is a no-fuss, budget-friendly watch with a ton of style and an octagonal shape that provides you with some serious wrist presence. It also features Bluetooth smartphone integration and a 45.4mm carbon-infused resin case with shock-resistant carbon core guard construction. As with most G-Shocks, this 2100 blends both form and function, with a striking appearance that's made it an undeniable favorite the world over and some insane ruggedness that allows you to take it anywhere. The subtle sunburst dial pattern gives it just a touch of complexity against the matte case. As for its tough solar movement, the caliber is able to power every feature of the watch with the power of the sun and even most artificial light sources. While the case might be large for some, its construction allows it to shed significant weight in the process. Number 2, Timex Expedition Northfield Solar 36mm. While not as extensive in their solar use as Casio, Timex recently revamped their outdoor-focused Expedition range with new models that now include a solar-powered version of the Field watch. At just 36mm, this timepiece is the smallest in the series and an easy one to wear, although some larger-wristed individuals may opt out of such a small case size. Proportioning down the existing 41mm Field post-solar, the Expedition Northfield Star is also only 8mm in thickness with a 44.5mm lug-to-lug that's more true to the traditional dirty dozen feel watches issued to GI soldiers during wartime. With an attractive military-inspired design, the Expedition Northfield Solar is reminiscent of the iconic khaki field watch from Hamilton and still boasts 100 meters of water resistance despite the smaller dimensions. Providing 4 months of power reserve, the solar quartz movement beats at 2-second increments instead of 1 in order to save energy when the battery is low, letting you know to go outside and give it a good charge. Despite the fantastic price point, the eco-friendly leather is very well executed, punching way above its price tag, also featuring a quick tool-less swapping capability. Number 3, Citizen Nighthawk World Chronograph 8T. A lot of watches call themselves pilot's watches, but pilots aren't really wearing most of them. Do you think the guy manning your JetBlue flight to LaGuardia is rocking a Fleer? Maybe, but probably not. The Nighthawk World Chronograph 8T, on the other hand, a take on the legendary Skyhawk, has long been a favorite of actual pilots thanks to the fact that it's as much of a feature-packed aviation tool as it is a watch, with a slide rule bezel, UTC display, atomic world time tracking for 26 cities, a countdown timer, and a 1/100th of a second chronograph. We especially love version celebrating the Blue Angels of the US Navy is especially popular. Sporting a fully analog display opposed to the Skyhawk hybrid, the Nighthawk utilizes Citizen's phenomenal eco-drive caliber, which doesn't just harness power from the sun but from any light source. In terms of accuracy, the watch gets regular radio updates from 4 atomic clocks around the globe, which only adds serious utility to this useful tool watch with an admittedly busy dial. While the 43mm case diameter is a big one, the hefty wrist size gets partially mitigated by the smaller lug-to-lug of 48mm, allowing the 12mm thickness to slip under the cuff easily. Number 4, Citizen Promaster Dive Orca BNO23004E. The Seiko SKX series of mechanical divers is one of the most iconic dive watch designs ever, but they're sadly no longer in production. Thankfully, Citizen is still very much making their similarly styled Promaster diver, and it's very much an icon in its own right. The watch boasts everything you'd want in a solid diver: a unidirectional rotating bezel, great lume, 200 meters water resistance, and a waterproof polyurethane strap. And since the watch never needs a battery, you won't have to worry about compromising your depth rating by opening up the case back. Benefiting from Citizen's amazing eco-drive movement, the Orca looks slightly different than your standard Promaster diver, with a more assertive design language that evokes the look of an actual killer whale, including the patchy black and white styling, chunky hands, swooping bezel, and unusual oval enamel markers. Not the indents on the bezel also, which are glove-friendly for underwater use. We also felt the Orca had a lot more wrist presence than the traditional Promaster. On the other hand, our biggest gripe is the strap setup, which makes it difficult to swap for a 3RD party option, simply because of the challenges posed by the 14mm lug width. Number 5. G-Shock GMW B5000 GD9. As G-Shock has branched out from its outdoor origins to more cosmopolitan fare, it has thankfully brought its solar tech along for the journey. The Full Metal 5000 line comprises some of the flashiest and most stylish watches that G-Shock makes thanks to their full metal case and bracelet construction. But just because the watch looks like $1 million, that doesn't mean you're not still getting the classic G-Shock experience. Powered by the brand's tough solar movement, the 5000 has 200 meters water resistance, atomic and Bluetooth timekeeping, and G-Shock's trademark shock protection. If you've been paying attention up until now, you'll know what to expect from G-Shock and Casio. However, what makes us love this Full Metal 5000 is the retro aesthetic that takes us back to the 1980s. While this iron-plated gold option is our favorite of the Full Metal options, there are currently 15 other versions available, including more subtle all-black or camo iterations as well. We admit that $600 is pricey for a 5000 series G-Shock, but this really is as tough of a metal watch as you will find out there, especially if you want full digital.